new. I hope you all had a beautiful and blessed weekend. I ended up selling a lot of my Christmas decor that I had, which was including my flock tree. I got a really lot of positive feedback on that tree last year, but I do have to say that when I switched over to the flock tree, I ended up missing my green tree a lot, and I felt like it just went more with my old fashioned Christmas that I'm going to be doing and that I will be continuing throughout the year. So I was very sad to see it go, but very happy to finally get a green tree. So what I did was I sold my white tree and then I just went and bought the green tree with the money that I made from it. I also sold a lot of my decor because I was doing the red trucks and kind of like the Christmas tree farm. And so I did sell a lot of that also. So I ended up picking up a few things. I didn't get a lot, but I did want to share what I had got. I'm trying to be more mindful with what I buy. So I'm trying to think, okay, do I really need this? So when I went in looking for things, I was specifically looking for certain items. And if I didn't see that it was a good deal, I ended up getting it, which like I said, I didn't pick up much. I will also be doing the DIY with y'all for the frames that I shared in my previous haul. I did share some like journaling papers that I got from the thrift store, and I am going to add them into these Dollar Tree frames. So I'm going to share that DIY here at the very end with you all. And so, yeah, let's go ahead and jump right into this video. So the first thing that I got is pretty big. It's a lantern and I ended up picking it up at Goodwill. It's a little nicked here and there, but that's okay. It's still in great condition. Okay, so I'm gonna have to have y'all at a little bit of an angle for right now. But this is just a lantern I picked up. It's just a wooden lantern and it still has the handle here at top. And I thought that I could use it somewhere along my home or maybe outside on the front porch. I did get this from Goodwill for $6.99. It has the little circle in the middle, so if you want to put like a votive candle or anything like that. And I thought that anywhere inside my house or outside my house I can use this, so I decided to grab that. Next item that I picked up at the thrift store were these bells. It came with all of them. I did do a little DIY, so I did use some of them already, but I just picked them up for $3 and they were by the brand Studio His and Hers. So I'm not too sure. It kind of seems like maybe like wedding or something, but it came with 24 bells. And I do want to mention, I'll throw up a picture here on the screen, but I do want to mention the garland that I want to make. They do sell it at Hobby Lobby and they sell it for, I think it's close to $10, but they are having the 50% off, so you get it for 5. So honestly, this is kind of around the same price, but since I had already picked up these bells, I decided to make the garland myself. I don't really like the gold color on here, so I did order some rub and buff from Walmart, and so I ended up ordering it in the antique gold. And I did need the rub and buff because I did mention to you guys that I wanted to use it on those picture frames. So I did end up picking up that. On the Hobby Lobby garland, you get about 15 bells, and in this package, you get 24, so you can make other projects with it. These are all the bells that I did have left after I made my garland, so I can use them for anything else that I want to make. So the next two items I picked up were from HomeGoods. It's just this beautiful silent night picture, and it just has the berries on it and it has the music notes in the back, and I just think it's just so beautiful. Also, the red is not that bright red. It's more of a muted red. So I really love that. And I love the wooden frame around it. Thought this was really pretty to add to my Christmas decor. And I did pay $7.99 for it. So I really love this piece and I had to pick it up. Along with that, I also picked up some reindeer. So let me grab them. I did have some reindeers already from last year, but they were so tiny that I got from Temu. And I did paint them and all that, but I was just like, okay, I think I like these. They're so much better and they're bigger and I feel like they can fill up more space. So I ended up picking up these reindeers by the brand 34th and Pine. They're just beautiful golden reindeers and I like that they came in a set of 3. I did get these for $19.99 and I did look around at other places for these reindeers and I did see that a lot of them sell them for about the same price. So I really love these reindeers and I'm glad that I got these. So I also picked those up. And the last few items that I got are from Hobby Lobby. So let me grab those really quick. And these are the frosted berries. I think these are so beautiful and so classic to add into your decor. You can add these into your trees, into your vases, into arrangements, anything like that. So I picked up 4 of them. I might need more, but I just picked up these for now, just in case I want like more of the frosted and then the unfrosted. So I just picked up 4, and I paid $1.99, but 50% off. It was more like buy one get one free for those. So I ended up getting 4 of those. And then the next item that I got was, I have been wanting one of these, and not too long ago we traveled, and so I seen one of these at a thrift store and I didn't pick it up. They had a lot of them, and some of them in the brass and gold colors. And I was like, okay, maybe I can find it when I get back home and I'll just wait to get it. And I regret not picking it up. But I did find this one at Hobby Lobby. It's not exactly what I wanted, because I did want the one with the little ring for the finger, but I could not find it. So I ended up picking up this one. But it is just this candle holder, and the one I wanted had more of the ring where you can like hold it like this. But I was just like, okay, this one will work for my Christmas decor. But this one was $4.99, so I definitely had to grab this for my Christmas decor. I am unsure whether I want to add rub and buff to this or just keep it the way it is, because I do feel like I'm going to have a lot of gold already. I thought that this color would also go perfectly, so that way I didn't have too much gold going on and I can incorporate other colors also. And so the next thing that I picked up was, I needed some ribbon, and I ended up picking up this red velvet ribbon. And I ended up finding this one, and it was missing the whole side piece, but it did still have all the ribbon. This is number 87 in case you're looking for this exact one. I got it for $5.99, 50% off. I got it for about $3. And this is the size of it. And it is just this beautiful red velvet ribbon. And I think it goes so beautiful with the gold. And I just think it looks so beautiful and so classic. So I had to pick up this ribbon. So yes, this is all I picked up over the weekend. I kind of want to start decorating so that way I can see, okay, what spots are still missing things, or do I still need some stems? I think I do. So I will go ahead and show you guys the bell garland that I made, and then I will show you guys the Christmas tree, and then we'll go ahead and start our DIY. So this is the tree we picked up this year, and it is just the same tree that I had last year, just in the green. I do have to mention that I'm not really liking how they're changing them to LED lights. I feel like I just miss the old-fashioned lights on the Christmas trees. So I might end up adding some twinkling lights from Target that I tried last year that didn't really go with the tree, but I think I might try them again with this tree and see how it turns out. So I did already add our push button here in the back that you can step on to turn on and off, and I have been loving that already. We did set it up because I did try to fluff it out to see, okay, am I gonna like it or not, so I know whether to return it. So I make sure I make the return window. But yes, I think I will just keep it, and I think I'm gonna add in some stems, and by the time I add in everything in here, I think it'll come out and it'll look good. So I'm going to go ahead and keep this tree for this year. These are just the bells I made. This is with the rub and buff, and you can see that it's not that really gold color, it's more toned down. And I really love how the antique gold rub and buff helped these bells look. And so I did add these on my mirror, and I love how they came out. So yes, these are just beautiful, and I think they came out so good. Okay, so next we're gonna go ahead and DIY these frames. I have 4 of the more squared frames, and then I have 4 of these like oval round frames. So now the hard part is choosing which pieces of the scrapbook paper that I want to use. So I think I'm gonna look and see which ones I want and see which ones fit better in these frames, and then we'll go ahead and start staining the frames, and then I'll show you guys how I'm gonna do it with the rub and buff. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is I'm going to take this folk art paint in burnt umber, and I am just going to add some here on a towel, and then I'm just going to rub it all over the frame, and we're just going to basically give it a background color of the brown, and then we're going to go over it with the rub and buff. So let's go ahead and do that now. Okay, so this is kind of like what the frame is going to look like. I do still need to go over the edges a little bit. And now we're going to add the rub and buff, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like. I am going to do it with a paintbrush to see if that works better. If not, we'll try with our fingers. But yes, I'm going to try the paintbrush first. Before I end today's video, I wanted to share a few more items that I got. Two items are from the thrift store, and then I got some other items that were given to me for free. So I wanted to show you guys what I ended up getting. So at the thrift store, I ended up finding this beautiful mug. I was on the hunt for a mug for my little Keurig area. If you are new to my channel, I put a decorative mug here for every season, every holiday. So I definitely needed one for Christmas. So I ended up picking up this one. I'm going with the more old-fashioned, vintage, antique Christmas. So I thought this one was a very pretty. Ended up getting it at our thrift store. It does say holiday seasons, and I'm not too sure if that's Dollar Tree, but I thought this was just so beautiful. So I'm going to go ahead and put that mug right here for Christmas. So the next item that I picked up was this beautiful glass candle holder, and I found it at my thrift store and it was only 25 cents. So I got a really good deal, but it is just so beautiful. I love the little berries on here and the colors. It shows this brand. I'm not too sure how to pronounce it, but I was wondering, I wonder if this maybe came inside of like a little set where you can put in candles or something like that. But this is the only one I found, and I definitely had to pick it up. So I picked that up from our local thrift store. And usually the mugs at our thrift store are $1. So hopefully I can find some more mugs because I do want to make my whole cabinet full of Christmas mugs. So yeah, I definitely want to find more mugs. Along with the free items that I got, I ended up picking out this one, and I just think it is so beautiful. This is just what it says on the bottom, so I'm not too sure where it came from, but I thought it was so pretty, and I think it also goes perfectly with that mug that I picked up. So I am going to put all my mugs together in my cabinet here. You also have this one from Target from last year, so I'm just going to add that one. And then I'm going to add my green one that I picked up from Temu. I use this for the spring, but I think it also goes good during Christmas time. So I'm going to add those in there. So far, these are the only mugs that I have. So I can't wait to keep adding more and more mugs to my little collection. Another item that was given to me for free was this beautiful tin. I am so into the berries this year, you guys. So a lot of the items that I've picked out have a lot of berries on them. But it is just this cute tin. I don't know where these come from, but I see them a lot at Goodwill. So I definitely had to grab this one. It does have more of the woodland theme at the top with the foxes, but I am going to use it more this way. So I really didn't mind that. But you can store little stuff in here, or if you want to, you can add some stems inside, and it just has this cute little handle. So I really love that, and I'm glad that I was able to get this for free. And it's a pretty good size also, so I thought that was really cute. And then I also got this cute little Santa. He's just like laying on his side. He is a candle holder. I thought that was pretty cool. I won't use him as a candle holder. I'll just use him as shelf decor. But I thought this was really cool because if you look at the bottom, it was from 1994. So I thought this was a pretty cool find, and I'm glad that I got that. So that was everything that I wanted to share with you guys. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you have any questions or comments about anything, don't forget to leave them down below, and I will get back with you all. And other than that, I will see you guys in my next video, and hopefully it'll be a decorating video. So I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.